Fishing with Captain John Little.
We're
All
fixing
right,
to.
guys. I know we're going to add to that, right?
That's right.
Thank you for joining us. We have Captain John Little here with your Coastal Living Fishing Line, which we all look forward to every week because we love you as a person.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate
You're
being
the best.
And
El
the message you can
Capitan.
share.
Every time I see him, I'm like, El Capitan is in the house.
Yes. Sometimes we call him Dr. Little.
Dr. Little.
Yeah.
In a sense.
You can call me what you want.
You're the
When I was
doctor
on
of
the police
fishing.
department, I was called much, much worse.
Oh, I can imagine.
Man.
So tell us what you've been up to. You've been hunting and fishing quite a bit.
Lately, I've been hunting. I didn't fish at all this week. We actually went up to my brother-in-law's place and we harvested a wild hog. After we harvested the wild hog, he had a lot of show pigs, and some of them he's not going to use, so he
Okay.
needed to get rid of them. And I am very happy to fill the freezer with them. So that's what I've been doing all week, is processing animals. So my
job.
freezer is full. Yeah.
Big job.
Backstrap, hams, tenderloins, amazing dinner coming
Man.
soon.
Now you're going to save some of that for Thanksgiving?
Definitely.
Big old ham.
Yep.
So you're
freezing
freezing
it.
it. You're freezing it for now, right?
We're actually going to do a whole hog.
Wow.
We're gonna do
The
entire
apple in the
thing.
mouth and everything?
Exactly.
Cool. We're going to need pictures of that.
It's very good eating.
I've only
Very,
seen
very
that
good
in
eating.
movies. Okay, so lots of hunting.
Lots of hunting.
You've been putting in the
and
work.
somebody's fixing to go fishing with me. It's not Betty White.
It is not Betty White. Not yet. Hopefully I live to be 100
I'm going to
like
call
her.
her and see if she's still up to going.
We should see.
Yeah,
if
we
she'll wear her
should.
platypus boots because it's going to be real wet. You're only going to get that if you watched us last week. Now we do have our fishing pole here, and it's because you need to
Right.
get us ready because we're finally going to go fishing
That's
with
right.
Captain John. Woo woo! And we said it on TV, so now it has to happen.
So
And this
tell
is
us about this
exactly what
Waterloo
we're gonna
rod.
be using. So this is the Waterloo rod that you're going to be using. It's a medium light. So the tip of it, if you can see, if you can scroll down a little bit on the camera, maybe.
Maybe.
You can see the
There we go.
action.
Hold on,
of-
look, that's right next to your Corpus Christi winter uniform. He's got his
Exactly.
chanclas on
So
today.
The tip of this rod is very, very sensitive, and you're going to feel every single little bump.
Okay.
The piggy perch are going to hit the legs off of the shrimp. You just have to let them go because that's not what you're after. You're after the bigger fish.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put this popping cork. I don't know if y'all remember the popping corks that I brought on.
Also known as
The maracas?
the water maraca.
So that's going to be the dinner bell. And what you're going to do is you're going to pop that really, really loud after I put it on the line. I don't know if you can zoom in and see this or not, but this is how you put it on the line. It's very simple.
Yep.
You snap it on the
Okay,
top,
nice.
snap it on the bottom, and you do a half hitch around the bottom, snap it back in,
Easy.
and a half hitch around the top, and snap it on, just like so. And you're ready to fish.
Nice.
So whenever you get that shrimp on there, you're going to hook the shrimp onto this hook, and it's going to be floating in the water just like so. And whenever you pop that dinner bell, the trout and the redfish and the flounder are going to hear it, and they're going to come up and nail that.
Come
And you're
swimming
going
up
to see
there
that
ready for
rod bend over.
I'm so
and be able to
excited.
set that
Yep.
hook and reel them in, and I'll be there to net it for you.
And we are so
So-
excited for that. And the weather should be decent
Beautiful.
this
Should be
weekend, right?
Beautiful
We've got some
this
sun.
weekend. It's going to be.
Yes,
It's going to warm up a
definitely.
little bit. It's not going to be as cold.
No,
and
it's going to be
we'll be
very,
good
very
to
nice,
go.
just like last
Wonderful.
weekend.
So what should we use for bait?
We're going to use live shrimp.
Live shrimp.
Yep.
Love it.
We can use live piggy perch, but it's a lot easier if we just use the live shrimp, so that's what we'll stick with.
Okay.
And wanted to talk briefly about the weather. A lot of people go out and they don't pay attention to the weather. While I was in the Coast Guard, had a lot of search and rescue cases for people who didn't watch the weather. This time of year is very, very important that you watch the weather because those strong cold fronts that come through, the high northeast winds, 30, 40 miles an hour, they're going to bring 20 to 30 degree temperature changes, and if you're not ready for that, it could be life-changing for you.
Okay.
So you have to be prepared. Please watch the weather. Please make sure that you're prepared. Make a float plan. So tell somebody. So whenever we go fishing, I'm going to tell whoever's at the marina, hey, I'm going to take Coastal Living Fishing crew down, and we're going to go to this point, this point, this point, and we'll be back at this time. A simple plan like that can be life-changing. It'll help you tremendously. If you break down and you don't show up, of course somebody's going to be able to go out and look for you.
Great,
So
great advice.
make sure that you
Right.
watch the weather whenever you go out this time of year. It's very, very important because those northers, they blow through and they're no joke. You cannot take Mother Nature for granted.
Absolutely. We all know that to be true. So thank you, Captain John Little, for joining
ma'am.
us today. We look forward to hitting the water with you this weekend.
Me too.
Now,
Looking forward to
coming
it.
up, we're hitting the Harbor Playhouse. They're here to talk about the production A Christmas Carol when we come back. It's Coastal Living.